It's a place where people really care about you. They're going to be supportive of you and supportive of your family. It's not a place that you're going to have to worry about, never seeing your family again. So, while your family's in this situation, this is a safe place. And I can tell you that because I grew up there. My mother died when I was about 1.5 years old, and she was really the strength of our family. And after she died, my dad really had a hard time keeping it together. And after about 1.5 years of keeping us together without Mom, it became clear that things were not going to work. That there wasn't enough food in the house, and they were concerned that the state would get involved. The 10 youngest of us came to the children's home. The ones that were older, basically, they said, if you have jobs and you keep your nose clean, you'll be okay. And so we went, and at that point I was 3. I had a sister who was 4, and a brother who was 6, a sister who was 7, and just on up the line like that. And we came in the fall of 1952, and I think as I look back on it, it was what we always say, when I'm sharing the story, is that it was one of those evidences as I got older that God's always at work. Before we even knew we had a need, the plans were in the making for this to come about. The first things I remember were very shortly after that, and that was clean beds and a squeaky clean house and lots of food, lots of room to run and play, and then immediately beginning to build relationships with the staff that was here and other children. They decided that it would really be best if maybe the youngest one had a little more opportunity to have a little more care and whatever. And so the administrator, J.M. Lunsford, he and his wife, were living in the old ranch house while the children were living in the new cottage. And they offered to keep me for a period of time. So I grew up in their home as their child. Moving into this house as a child is indelibly in my memory, because I have no memories before the day we came here, but I have lots of memories of the 2 years we lived in this house. And one of my first memories is of my brother, Lunsford, one of their sons, Bill, and asking Mom if he could invite his friend over to watch me eat. and as a child, I just kind of blinked. I didn't know what it was and just kept eating. But he said, nobody believes how much she eats, Mom. And I don't remember, it was eggs and toast and whatever, but I was just taking all they were giving. So I've just always felt really proud to be connected with it. I'm proud that I was a child here, that, I don't have any problem telling that story. I'm very proud to work for them. I'm proud to represent them anywhere. There's not much more exciting place over the years than to be standing at the administration building when the kids get home on the bus, and to see the kids pile through the administration building, high-fiving, just, getting hugs, people asking, well, how was your day? How did you make the team? And the kids just pouring out all that stuff. And as I bring people here for placement, and they happen to be there when that happens, they always say, this is just like one big family. Everybody's so, affectionate, and the kids just seem so relaxed. And it really is true. And we just feel like God has put that together, that South Texas Children's Home has been faithful to that vision of bringing those kinds of people together. And that's what they look for, folks who love the Lord and are called into the ministry. I'm here before you today to do this because someone back there did it. And there are adults all over, Texas who are productive adults, who are leaders in their churches, because South Texas Children's Home was there. These children are cute, but they grow up, and eventually they will be adults. And what you do today will make a difference in their life.